Do you feel that you've been working so much and so hard and trying to achieve the splits and trying to hold the positions that are so uncomfortable and horrible, but you're still not getting in the end of the splits? Today I'm going to show you that there are 3 very nice and easy exercises that you can do, easy stretches that you can implement after your classes to achieve that beautiful split. I know achieving the splits can take time, but also we need a little bit of guidance. So I just wanted to let you know that there is something special coming up for Black Friday. It is going to be down in the description box below, so click on it. It's so special and it's Black Friday. Let's keep on going with our exercises. All right, let's start. These exercises that we're going to be doing today, they are perfect to opening up the hips, to elongate. We are going to get into some deep stretching as well today. I'm going to show you how to do them and how many times you need to do them as well. The first exercise is perfect to mobilize your hips as well as getting a stretch of the hamstrings at the same time. So we are going to start. You've probably seen this before, or maybe not, maybe it's your first time. So we are going to go from all fours down here. We're going to push our heels down onto the ground. Now, very important thing, you don't have to have your legs super stretched if you're not quite there yet. Your heels don't have to touch the ground if they are not there yet. Take this exercise and this stretch one moment and one bit at the time. Yes, so remember that for achieving the splits and to open up the joints and to release the muscles, it does take time. We need to be patient, very patient, yeah? Like Miyagi, yeah? Very calm, like chopping bonsai, yeah? Very calm, so breathing in, so from here, find this nice position. What I want you to think about is not just yanking your heels down, but there is a very little movement right away about the sit bones, yeah, and the lower back that needs to be involved. So try to find this little rock of the hips going sit bones up towards the ceiling and releasing, and you should feel everything down the back really stretching. Adding to this position, I want you to take one knee and rotate the hips 4 times, rotating the knee, the leg, 4 times on one side, yeah, and then 4 times on the other. Yeah, we're gonna do it together so you know exactly what's happening. You might feel some click-clacks, clink-clonks into the hips. It is very normal, and sometimes it's just your hips opening and a little bit of air that has been stuck in there. Yeah, so nothing to worry about. We'll take the other leg and we're going to rotate the leg around 4 times. Really massaging, yeah, inside the hip bones. Yeah, nice massage. And then we take it over to the other direction. 3 and 4. Very good. And then coming back in. So think about this in this nice calf stretch, called a calf stretch, with the gentle rocking of the pelvis at least 5 to 6 times, yeah, and adding the hips rotation 4 times in one direction, 4 times in the other direction. I look like I'm doing the chicken dance. And then same with the other leg. Let the oxygen run around your body. Let the blood flow and let those joints enjoy the massage, yeah? Remember, 4 tight times with the hips mobilization and the knee rotations as well. Exercise number 2. We are always so worried about how to open up our hips and how our turnout and how we're going to open into those splits, whether it's the front, our side, or the other front. But something that we forget to work on is the opposite direction. So this is a very nice, it's not gentle, it's quite intense, especially when you start. And again, it might take a little bit of time to achieve. I always had to work really, really hard in it, and it can be slightly uncomfortable at times, but be really careful, especially for the knees. It might be a bit too intense on the knees. So listen to your body and really see how it feels, yeah? So by starting with your knees hips width apart, grabbing your calves, yeah, and we're gonna move them out to the side. And we are going to sit in the middle, yeah, right here. Then gently, I'm going to turn around this side so you can see. So grabbing the calves, moving them to the side, and then gently, yeah, some people can do it right away, going all the way down. For some people, this is the maximum. You might want to go down onto your elbows or completely relax down with your hands behind your hand. Now, this is my maximum. I've never been really able to go all the way down. It is quite tight around the hips and especially the knees. Take about 5 breaths in here, nice and gentle, and really relax everything around the hips. Then gently come back up, yeah, nicely, gently. Close your legs and find a moment of rest around here. So in that position, we are working the opposite. Muscles always work with each other or against each other, and sometimes we need to help them out, especially in the stretching. We cannot only stretch one side, we also need to stretch the other side. So the turn in muscles will help out finding all different kind of rotations within our hip joints, within our lower back as well. So you might feel that a little bit of tension around your sit bones and your tailbone as well might be there. With these exercises, with this stretch, it will help release bit by bit. Breathe a lot, especially when it's painful. Be really mindful of your knees as well. The last exercise we're going to work on is our pigeon. So starting here, I like to start from our calf stretch or downward dog that we had before. And then from here, taking one leg in, placing it 90 degrees in front of us and really finding that beautiful stretch of the outside of the leg, yeah. You might find the glute that is nice and tight. If you're not quite here yet, you can sit on a block, on a cushion, just to have that little ease onto the glutes and the IT band and the outside of the leg. Yeah, there's 2 ways we can do this. Either here with the foot planted onto the ground, really working on the psoas muscles, that activate around here. If you find a little bit of tension, the hip flexor as well as the quad. There is this position here. You can leave your knee nice and relaxed and the foot relaxed. Next stage is going all the way down and breathing down here. Yeah, and staying here. If you want to spice things up a little bit more, grabbing the back of the foot, still with the hips nicely squared, taking the heel towards your bum and find that stretch. As again, it can be quite uncomfortable. It is a deep stretch. That's why we do these kind of things, but it's so beneficial to open up everything. Then you release it, yeah, and then to come back out, planting your legs, planting the foot, coming back into our downward dog and stretch. Let's do the other side so we know exactly how to do it. And I don't want you to be lopsided. Taking your knee towards you, placing the foot just outside of the opposite hand, coming down into a 90-degree position. Yeah, either planting the foot down the back, really stretching the hip flexors, psoas muscles, and everything that goes around the area. Yeah, and finding a nice, beautiful, deep stretch down here. Breathing into the glutes, breathing into the hips. And then when you're ready for some more action, coming back up, grabbing the foot and pressing completely with the hips squared, pressing the heel against your glutes and bum. Yeah, so this will give you that nice deep stretch you've been looking for, and elongating the quads as well. Gently coming down, breathe in and breathe back out into your downward dog. This is the kind of stretch that you can do even staying here. I know I'm going a little bit quicker today, but I want you to find your own time after class, after whatever workout you've been doing, to really stretch and release. So these, you can stay even 1, 2, 3 minutes into this position, breathing it and letting all the tension, especially around the hips and the lower back, release. It takes time and a lot of patience and a lot of oxygen, yeah, to get those muscles into the position that we want. But keep on doing this every single day, or at least 3 times a week, yeah, in order for your body to understand what you're trying to do, because there is no chance you're going to be able to do the splits if you only do these exercises once. It's not an overnight thing. Implement these exercises and you will be able to do the splits in no time. Keep on stretching. The splits are not that far away. Very well done.